Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to my channel. I'm Tristan. This is Tristan. And today we're going to do a get ready with me. Well, not really a get ready with me. We're going to do a soft glam.
A soft glam based on the differences between our makeup, because I'm super light. Well, not super light, but I'm not as heavy with my makeup as this one is.
There you go.
So
we're just going to show the difference on how he does a soft glam and how I do a soft glam. So we're just going to jump right into it.
Forewarning, I don't have eyebrows. That's why I have glasses on, in case you couldn't tell. I look like a crackhead.
I always start off with my brows.
I haven't even moisturized yet, so you know
that part. So I'm just taking my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. I usually warm it up on the back of my hand before I dip into my face.
Oh, I have a pimple coming in under my lip. The ghetto. I'm in the ghetto.
I've been doing different styles of filling in my brows. Well, I've gone on a brow journey for the past 3 years now. If you follow my Instagram, you've probably seen.
For the both of us, a lot has changed.
Well, him a lot. Usually it takes me like 10 minutes to do a brow, but now with the routine that I've been trying to get into, it takes me maybe 5 minutes per brow.
I wish I could relate. I used to shave off my eyebrows all through high school. It would take me 20 minutes to do my brows flat. Then I grew them back. Don't know why. I just fucking did. And then I shaved off half, shaved off more than half, and then just shaved them off again. And now it takes me 20 to 30 minutes just because I'm trying to relearn how to do it, and I'm using different styles. Also, I'm using brow pomade as well in taupe. So. Also, my eyebrows start out super ugly before they get pretty. So.
Same, please don't talk shit if my brows don't look the same. They are not twins, honey. Also, I'm filming on my phone, so sorry if this quality is, like, not up to par. Like, so sorry.
You're just gonna have to give us a week or two, because currently I have a camera, but...
Oh, this is not gonna work.
That camera does not have a charger for the batteries, so...
You're just gonna have to wait. Okay, you're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to sit there and wait patiently just like us. Because, trust me, we don't like it. Just like you guys probably don't like it, so go for it.
And we've also been trying to do this.
For how long now?
For like 8 months, I think.
Probably longer than that. We just work too much. We don't have time. Like, straight up, we don't.
Don't have time, and we're broke. So, you know, well, I am.
Well.
Concealer makes everything better. This brow was so ugly before, and now it's like 50% less ugly.
Do you want to talk about, like, when we first started doing makeup and stuff?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like, because I didn't know how to do my makeup, and I went to the MAC counter. First time, I was, 13, 14, because I was a freshman. So I was, 13, 14, I went to the MAC counter, and, I was getting, I got a brow pencil and a foundation, and she told me, well, I told her I wanted light coverage because I was just going to be doing, for photo shoots, whatever. And she was like, oh, well, face and body is perfect. So I got it, and then she showed me how to apply it. And she literally told me to apply it like it was moisturizer. So it looked more like skin-like. And I was just like, okay.
Keep in mind, this is a MAC worker.
Yeah. MAC counter Fairfield in Macy's.
Girl.
After that, I think beginning of my sophomore year, that's when I actually started to, experiment with makeup. I would actually fill in my brows, and I'd wear, a brown liner to school and just mascara, and that was it. I didn't really like foundation too much until probably my junior year.
I remember when I first met you, I asked you if you wore foundation, and you were like, no, I don't really like it. It just doesn't work for me. I was like, oh.
And then once I started getting into full beauty routine, it was end of my junior year, into my senior year. And when I first started actually wearing foundation, he thought it was crazy because I never set it with powder. Leave me alone.
So what I don't understand is how the hell his oily ass used to look fine all day with foundation on without setting it. Because I can't go 5 minutes without setting my concealer or foundation.
Literally. Now I can't. That's why I'm like, I don't understand what I used to do.
What did you do to your
By the way,
skin?
I'm using the Jeffree Star concealer and shade C10. Anyways, what we were trying to explain was that we just went through a lot of transformations.
7th grade, like towards the end of my 7th grade year, I was like, I've always been kind of alternative. So like I grew up on a bunch of music that widely varied. So I grew up on Marilyn Manson, Ozzy Osbourne, but then I also grew up on like Beyonce and Lady Gaga. It just varied a lot. And that reflects in me now because sometimes I do really glam, like not like normal makeup, but like I just do glam makeup, like what people would more normally wear. Wow.
I did not.
You did. You sure did.
I have to wipe this off now.
And then I also do really like dark, alternative, like goth makeup. Literally only wear eyeliner and like concealer for my acne at the time.
By the way, I'm going in with shade 17 by the same concealer. Jeffree Star. Sorry.
I'm gonna go in with my NARS foundation as a concealer for the top of my brows. Next.
Oh, and this is just, if you're looking at me like I'm crazy, this is just my concealer base that I put on.
Don't listen to him, he's actually crazy.
I am a clown.
But yeah,
I'm
so
fucked up.
I started out with eyeliner, concealer, did that whole thing until I was literally in like 9th grade, and then I discovered what mascara was. But then like midway through 9th grade, I think it was, is when I actually started doing full face, and it started out with like an Amazon eyeshadow palette.
Me.
Using like those
Literally.
terrible colors and a lot of black eyeliner. I wouldn't say that I got good at makeup until probably my junior or senior year of high school.
Yeah. But at my high school, I was the first boy to be wearing makeup at school. Confidently.
See, me too, but no other boy that I knew of actually would show up wearing makeup to school, so I was literally the only one at both of my schools.
Oh no, a lot of people didn't like me in high school because I ended up being popular after I started doing makeup and stuff because...
Oh my god, same. So I know what I'm doing to my eyebrows looks really weird right now. It's just I'm trying to create a slight ombre, which isn't going to matter in the end because I draw in brow strokes, but it does kind of matter in case I unintentionally space out the brow hairs and make them a little bit less full at the front, because it really just varies from day to day. I wear a different brow every single day. Not by intention, it's just kind of
like Bob Ross says, happy accidents.
Welcome back to The Joy of Painting. I'm Bob Ross.
You can already just see, like, do you see how much product I have on? Like, Mickey tutorials, mama.
You got nothing.
I'm up there with her. Okay. I don't think she does a concealer base like I do, though.
Nope, you wear more than her. You wear it not in a bad way, because I know that people think this is a bad thing to say. Definitely not. But you wear about as much makeup as I think a drag queen would.
This is in shade Mocha. I use this as my contour. I kind of go in a little heavy, so please don't be scared.
Okay, so here's another thing that's kind of the difference between us. I've been watching a lot of like pro MUA fucking makeup videos, and I've been kind of trying to go based off of makeup theory, which is different because it's kind of like rules to makeup. And I know the whole saying, there's no rules to makeup. You're right. Creativity. I get it. You should see half the shit I do on my face. But in makeup artistry, in the sense of professional, it's a little bit different. So like, for example, he uses a warm tone. I use a very cool tone because if you think about shadows, they're a little bit cooler in gray. They're cold colors. See, if you notice for me, I'm kind of spot concealing with the concealer, but then I'm also going in areas where I want coverage. So like, I don't go up to the eye with foundation, but I do it right under, so I have that coverage there, and then I blend it down and out. So I get full even coverage on the face, but it's not like cake mix.
Natural Radiant Longwear.
That's what both of us are actually using. I'm quite lighter than him though. I'm in the shade Vienna. Yeah, he has to pick out my foundation. Nobody can pick out my foundation ever, so.
So I'm almost done with my base.
Same. It took me less than half the time, to be honest. Oh, by the way, I'm going over with a sponge now. Just to take off excess product and also make sure everything is nice and blended.
I usually do 3 pumps of this foundation. I'm just gonna take some of it and I'm going to boop, boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop.
I'm gonna go in with a matchstick as well. Mine is in the shade Amber. It's very gray. Very, very, very gray.
Very cool tone. Mine's very warm.
It's perfect for the winter because I am so pale, but in the summer I do need something more like his shade.
Maybe not that dark.
But as you can see, I do not use anywhere near as much product as him. It's also in part because of the difference in how we apply things, but also I don't like full coverage like that.
And then for my final step on my face, I'm just gonna go in one more time with my light concealer shade. Whenever you take this and you blend from the bottom, I'm gonna drag that up a little bit. I'm just gonna keep barely going. And then I'm gonna keep all that product
Focused where you want
it. Yep.
So, the way I do my concealer is a little bit different. This is actually something that has recently changed, but I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Shape Tape. It's not like I bought this. I don't really support Tarte. I put a little dot on my chin, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little like swipe in the inner corner of my eye, and then the outer corner as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Jeffree Star translucent powder.
Oh my god, I missed that powder. I need to buy it again.
You're out.
I've been out since we first bought it.
Oh, in the Bay Area. Every single time Jeffree has a launch, we're first in line.
Literally. One.
You can literally go call...
I cannot believe we just said that at the same time.
Go call Morphe in SAC at the Art and Fair Mall. They have receipts, honey.
You're fine. I'm trying to understand.
You got it, girl.
There's 2 per customer. If you just need the palette, it is at the register, so you can just stand in line. And, yeah. But you don't have to run, there's 10. Alright. There's 10. Welcome.
Thank you. Period. OMG. Hi. Guys, I already got my palette. Oh, Tristan almost just dropped his palette.
Laura Mercier setting powder, just a fucking beauty staple if you wear makeup like that. I'm gonna take this small little like bullet powder brush from Morphe. It's from the James Chihuahua kit. I'm going in with the Kat Von anti-vaccine palette. This is before she had rebranded and sold the company, so don't shade me. I've literally had this since I was probably like a freshman in high school. She's abused. I mean, but it works. So
I'm going in with my NARS blush, Super Orgasm. She's super sparkly. We love her. I'm gonna pack her on, and then I'm just gonna go right in with her. I like high blush. High blush is very high fashion.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm wearing contacts, so my eyes look super big and dilated because I'm wearing like enlarged contacts. So if it looks like I'm an anime character or someone that took way too much acid, that's why. I'm fine. I normally take a sponge and I just lightly tap over everything to make sure everything's married together and is happy on the skin, especially on my nose, because my contour on my nose is always so heavy. I never mean to do it, but I'm just heavy-handed. I'm gonna be going in with a shade from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette. I'm just gonna take this one shade called Cone. It's a very light, like kind of yellowy orange.
Just gonna put a little bit of dominatrix on that outer part. And gonna pack her on, and then I'll blend her out in a second with a fluffier brush.
I am going to be going into a Pat McGrath palette.
Ooh.
A little brush, tapping it off, and just beginning to lightly pack it on the outer corner. And bringing it in, same as I did for the other one, just not blending it up as high.
I'm just blending out the bottom lash line with the Hoola bronzer again with the fluffy brush. And I'm just connecting it to that top line.
Oh. So with this little packer brush, this is a M152. I am going to be going in with a darker shade from this Pat McGrath palette. It is called Disobedient.
So, as I have my Santa Claus on right now,
I'm gonna mix both of these shades in this Jouer palette. This one is kind of cracked because I dropped. I'm also gonna put a little bit of blush on my nose. And by a little, I mean an absolute fuck ton.
we kind of do our makeup almost the same, but not necessarily.
I'm a lighter.
It's a Beverly Hills Omrizi highlighter. I have the same one, but sorry for the bitches who never bought it because guess what? It's out of stock, honey. She's never coming back.
Unless, you know, she decides to do it again like a year later.
Yeah, and ups the fucking price for it.
Again. Artist Couture Spotlight Glitz
Honey.
Diamond Light Finisher.
Honey.
He likes, I feel like you like more of a wet glow, and I like glitter.
Get that right there. This is going to give me that whole wet look on my brow bone that I love. I'm going to take that and put that in the little inner corner a little bit. I'm pretty much done. I just need to do mascara and lips.
Same actually. Let me just slap this on and then I'm going to do my mascara. People are probably going to cringe at how intense I am about curling my lashes. I'm going to be taking the Milk Mascara, yes. The Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I really like this mascara. So because I am wearing these little doll eye contacts, these doll eye contacts, not lashes, I'm gonna take a little bit of Jeffree Star's Drug Lord and put that in my waterline. Just the tiniest bit, because I don't want like, oh my god, he's wearing white eyeliner. I just want like a little bit. I think I'm done. Should I put on a little bit of gloss?
Yes.
To start, I'm going to be going in with the Fussy Gloss by Miss Fenty Beauty. This gloss is so cute. But to make it cuter, Pat McGrath, here we come.
Now I'm going to tap into this Fenty Beauty gloss.
And I'm done. I fucking win. I still finished before you. Surprisingly. Oh, also a little bit of setting spray.
Little Morphe setting spray.
Jesus Christ. Ooh, I want freckles.
But he finished before me, right?
Just
But he finished before me, right?
This message lasts 2 minutes.
This is for Rachel, you big, fat, white, nasty, smelling, fat bitch.
Oh my god, so I was listening to the Queen Baby Mother, and she just makes me feel so fucking empowered. Like, haha, and I, oop.
Are you finished?
Almost.
Well.
Okay, yes, I am in fact finished. So this is our variations of soft glam.
Obviously you have his side. Still a lot of coverage going on, whatever, and then you have me.
Who has a lot more coverage on.
But anyways, thank you for tuning in with us. Come back for some more content, because we're giving it to you, honey.